that self-driving vehicles are going to make our roadways safer. Not necessarily for any other reason than robots don't have emotions that we know of. Robots generally don't do things outside of their coding, and so when it comes to mistakes, there may be some coding errors, but there's lots of rigorous testing. But they don't get tired, right? They don't lose focus. They don't get distracted putting their makeup on while driving, things like that. I think that the more autonomous vehicles become more mainstream, I think our roads are going to get safer. But it's going to require us to kind of, get over our own little anxiety about turning over control. I will tell you, when I test drove a Tesla, the model that I'm hoping to get here in a few months here, when I test drove it, it was not easy to kind of, take my hands and allow the car to steer itself, because that's what it does. You're supposed to like keep a hand on the wheel, but it does all the steering for you. It puts your blinkers on. It changes the lanes for you. It's a surreal experience if you haven't. Look, if you're curious about it, you should like go to your local Tesla store. I think I went to the one in Silver Spring. I think there's one in Owings Mills. Go and like test drive it. Like honestly, legitimately, that once I sat in the car, and it's just cool in general, but just test drive the thing and ask yourself, could I do this regularly? Now, I hate driving. I hate driving. Currently, I'm training a young driver, and like all of the things that you have to think, like it really does kind of astonish me that, on a daily basis, I get to and from my destinations rather safely because of all the things you have to think about. It's all muscle memory for us. We've been doing it for years and years and years. But when you're training a young person to drive like I'm doing, I'm training a driver in my house, you think there's a lot that's involved. Well, if a computer's managing all of that, like, I don't know, I feel like things are going to get better. Would you trust yourself to a self-driving vehicle? Would you trust that robot to deliver itself safely to your house? Let me know in the comments below. I think this is an interesting topic.